Well, it's only fair. We've done, like 3 tracks in this album now, and we got a request for another one. So I'm throwing another track in there too. So we might as well just do it all, to be honest. So I guess henceforth we will be doing the rest of Ringo. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. Fingers, yes, fingers, I know I am. We are back with Mr. Ringo Starr from the album Ringo. And we're going to be doing 2 tracks. One of them was the one you guys kind of brought up the most in the last Ringo video, which is I'm the Greatest, which was, I guess, written by John Lennon, of course. But it features Ringo, John, and George on one track. And I guess this is the only track that 3 former Beatles recorded together between the band's breakup and, of course, John getting taken from us in 1980. Apparently it was named after one of Muhammad Ali's catchphrases, and the song partly evokes the stage show concept of the Beatles' 1967 album Sgt. Pepper. And the second track, Early 1970, I think it's what it's called, that was the request from our patron Bruce D, so thank you, Bruce, for requesting that one. Man, that kind of gave me the inspiration to do this. So I guess next week we're gonna do Oh My and Have You Seen My Baby? Maybe Sunshine a Life for Me as well. But I do just want to do this whole album now since we've already, kind of done half of it. Might as well. I love Ringo. He's not my favorite Beatle, but it's kind of funny. He always turns out to be the one that I praise the most when it comes to the actual instrumentation of things. He's such a good drummer, bro. I love him so much. He really is. All right, so first up, I'm the Greatest, and then early 1970. And I'll link the other Ringo videos and Beatle videos throughout the video up there if you want to watch those too. Let's go. If you want to subscribe to help a brother out, click that icon right below my face. Maybe leave it a like. Maybe leave a like and a comment too. It would really help. All right, I'm the Greatest by Ringo. 3, 2, 1, go.
When I was a little boy, way back home in Liverpool, my mama told me I was great. Then when I was a teenager, I knew that I had got something going. All my friends told me I was great. And now I'm a man. A woman took me by the hand.
That's John doing that shrill voice, right?
And you know what she told me? I was great. I was in the greatest show on earth, for what it was worth.
Oh, the guitar is smooth,
I'm
bro.
only 32,
John's on the piano, okay. And
and
George.
all I wanna do is boogaloo. Hey! I looked in the mirror, I saw my wife and kids, and you know what they told me? I was great. Yes, my name is Billy Shears. You know it has been for so many years. Now I'm only 32, and all I wanna do is boogaloo. Hey, hey, hey.
Damn. That bass is crazy.
I'm the greatest, and you better believe it, baby.
Damn. Him and Klaus, they pair together so well.
In this world, in the next world, and in
That was a banging track. I can't help but feel that it needs Paul's vocals. Obviously, that would make it a Beatles track, but I can't help but think, you know. And then this one is a bonus track, apparently. I didn't realize that until I looked at the list.
Lives on a farm, got plenty of charm, beep beep. He's got no cows, but he sure got a whole lot of sheep. A brand new wife and a family. And when he comes to town, I wonder if he'll play with me. Laying in bed, watching TV, cookies. With his mama by his side, she's Japanese. They screamed and they cried, now they're free. And when he comes to town, I know he's gonna play with me. He's a long-haired, cross-legged guitar picker.
Oh man, that was a great switch.
In the garden picking daisies for his soup. A 40-acre house he doesn't see, 'cause he's always in town playing for you with me.
His transitions are so flawless, man.
Guitar, A, D, E.
Ooh, that was
I don't play bass 'cause that's too hard for me. I play the piano if it's in C.
Right.
And when I go to town, I wanna see all three. And when I go to town, I wanna see all three. And when I go to town, I wanna see all three.
Oh man, that reminded me of like 12-bar original "Leave My Kitten Alone" kind of almost blues sound. Man, that was awesome. Thank you, Bruce, for requesting that second one. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that. This was an English rock song that actually came out as a single, as a B-side of "It Don't Come Easy." It is a rare example of Ringo's songwriting at the time. It was inspired by the breakup of the Beatles and documents his relationship with his three former bandmates. The lyrics to the verses comment in turn on Paul, John, and George as individuals and the likelihood of each of them making music with Ringo again. In the final verse, Ringo offers a self-deprecating picture of his musical abilities and expresses the hope that all four will play together again in the future. Commentators have variously described early 1970 as a rough draft of a peace treaty and a disarming open letter from Starr to the rest of the band. So that actually probably came before the first one, because I guess that one was written in 1972 or 1973, but that one was 1970, 1971. And I kind of caught that too, that he was talking about himself, you know, because, you know, I can't play bass, I can play piano if it's in C, you know, like stuff like that. I mean, it feels like it's a lot of the comments that people directed towards Ringo, especially even to this day, you know, people, it's so funny how things can change for someone in their mind, because before this channel, like I said, I'm not going to lie, like all I'd ever heard about Ringo was jokes, basically. And then you have to listen for yourself. He's literally one of the best parts of the band. I mean, he really is. Like, he's top three. It's hard to pick with them, and it's, you know, subjective. It's different for every person. But for me personally, he's easy top three, like, part of the band for me. You know, his drums and just percussion in general, he just knows the perfect thing to throw in for each song, and I think it's wonderful, man. And he keeps it simple. He never really gets too overly complex with things. He's not very flashy. He's got his moments, you know. He flashes sometimes, but for the most part, he's just Ringo, you know? And I think that's the best part about him. And he just wants his friends to be together. He wants to jam with his buddies. That's what he is. He's a good dude. He's a simple guy, you know, just like I am. Like, I think me and Ringo would probably get along really well. He just seems like he wants everyone, you know, to be civil and to play. He wants to play with his bros, man. And I get that feeling so much because I want to. And most of them are dead except for one, you know? So, and he lives about an hour and a half, 2 hours away. So it sucks. But, you know, I feel for him that he doesn't think very highly of himself. It's probably really smart to keep yourself low, you know, keep yourself in the middle. Don't get yourself too high. Don't get yourself too low. Stay in the middle, you know, and I think that's what Ringo always did. And I see that as a disarming thing too. I definitely see that. It's like him, hey guys, y'all want to hang out and, you know, write again, play some music. And funnily enough, I paired the song unknowingly with the one that they did. At least 3 of them. You know, John, George, and Ringo wrote that first one. Or John wrote it and those three performed it. I thought that was really cool. So yeah, that was off his 3rd studio album, which came out in 1973. I'm the Greatest is written by John Lennon, and it's the opening track to Ringo. It appears... Oh, yeah, with Ringo, John, and George all appearing on the track. It marks the only time that they recorded one, at least 3 of them. So the recording for it took place in March of 1973 in L.A. during a period when tensions among the former Beatles had eased. Starr, Lennon, and Harrison working together led to heightened speculation in the press that the band might reform. The presence on the recording of bassist Klaus was as a supposed stand-in for Paul McCartney, created a lineup that the press had dubbed the Ladders since 1971. The song was produced by Richard Perry, and Billy Preston also is in it. And I think that was maybe the best song so far. I'd say maybe the second best on the album, because Photograph, that one hit me so freaking hard, bro. It really did. But that's a great track. And I love when John's vocals came in there and like the second verse, I think. It really, his little raspy kind of, he was playing around kind of vocals, it felt like. And I thought that was cool. It paired with Ringo's very, I don't even know what he would be. Like, he's not a baritone, obviously, but he's got a lower voice compared to the rest of them. I love his voice, so. And it's funny, like, hearing them all solo, you can hear them, like, the individual parts of the harmony. So, like, I hear the Beatles when I hear him sing, but I only hear, obviously, his part. But it's weird. I hear both at the same time. He's got a great voice, man. And to be able to drum and sing at the same time, especially if he ever took this show on the road, I doubt he went on the road with Lennon and George. I'm pretty sure that's probably just a studio-only thing, and he probably had other people play it on the road. But I could be wrong. If I am, please just tell me. But that first one, yeah, that's definitely the best of the bunch, I think. Other than Photograph, that was excellent. The guitar in it from George was fantastic. We just did It's All Too Much, which is a George track. And surprisingly, I thought that was his guitar on it. That's not even his guitar. It's actually Lennon on guitar, and it's George on, I think, the organ or whatever. And I didn't even know that. It sounded like his guitar, too. But I think George is such an underutilized asset. That's what I said in the last video. Like, he's so good. He's a great songwriter. And the first album he had when he came out, you know, All Things Must Pass, that proves the point right there that he was an amazing songwriter, because he had all that ready to go. Because the Beatles never used his stuff. But I think he added a great layer here. The piano and organ, I think, is Nicky and John on piano doing it. Wait, that's what I'm looking at. I'm the Greatest. Personnel. Yeah, so yeah, Ringo vocals, drums, percussion, John piano, backing vocal, Klaus bass, Billy Preston organ, electric piano, and George on the slide and the electric. Yeah, I'd say that that solo is dope. John coming in for those, you know, harmony vocals, but I just like Ringo, man. He's just so good. Doesn't matter if it's his vocals that stand out, his drumming, anything, man. Like, it's just, he always has something. He has that it factor. It's kind of really hard to define it or describe it more than he's Ringo, you know? And I love it, man. He's such a great asset and such a great musician in general. And when I say asset, I mean, you know, for the Beatles, that he was underutilized as well, too. And But, I mean, that's what you get when you've got John Lennon and Paul McCartney in one band. I mean, good God. You could be Jesus and you would still get 2 songs on an album. It's like, all right, Jesus, I don't know. Nazareth is pretty good, but we're going to go with these 2 instead. Oh, man. Sorry, I just love the Beatles and Jesus jokes. They're hilarious to me for some reason. All right, so I think I'm going to get out of here. Thank you again to Bruce for picking that second song. I liked the self-deprecating form of Ringo kind of trying to get his buddies back together, and that makes me feel bad that Paul wasn't there for I'm the Greatest and all that, but it is what it is. I think Klaus filled in admirably. As always, that tone is ridiculous. But Ringo's the highlight. That's it. See y'all later. Hello, one more thing. We have a really cool Patreon community. If you want to come join the $15 tier. We're up. You get 1 free request a month. There's other, tiers and such for other amounts of requests. If you want to do 2, you want to do 3, I got whatever you need. There's also a PayPal as well in the description if you want to send a tip or request in that way. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I will see you later.